Yep. Oh, Doc is muted.
Yeah, it's been literally just slurping noises. Loud.
It's just been loud slurping noises. It's just been me. I'm so sorry.
Testing. There we go. How's that?
See,
Sorry about that, everybody.
I was doing the sips because he was doing the sips at the beginning. He made an obnoxious
I was doing a sip at the
noise.
beginning, and then there were odd, weird phantom sips happening as I was trying to get this. Sorry about that. As I went live with Streamlabs OBS, it decided to take away my microphone from everything else that uses it, like my voice mod programs, Discord, and everything else that could use my mic, which caused like a cascading crash on my end. Like, I even opened up Task Manager and tried to like force close like voice mod or Streamlabs or Discord, and all of them just didn't respond. Like, I'd select them and hit end task and nothing would happen, so I was like...
Peter was like, look at me.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, fine, and just unplugged the power, waited a few seconds, and put it back in. So it's like, you're gonna be a shit about it, then that's what's up. So, I'm sipping some more Dr. Peeb today to keep my energy up. I'm a tired guy. Whoa. Well, we got the... Alright. So, hello everybody. Sorry about that. Also, I gotta pick out more games for the Roggleful. Because we got a bunch on this list. So, up top from Calendros, we got a nice game called Back to Bed. Y'all, if anybody knows about that, feel free to be hype. And then from Magnoth, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring in Tropico 4.
So good news, bad news, stupid.
And then coming in from Estabane, what do we got that's like... I have so many non-fantasy related games. You know what I'm gonna do? Slay the Spire. I'm gonna drop that shit in there. Blam. Blam, friends. Zip, and then we're gonna grab these. We're gonna go like so, and we're gonna come on down to Hamanahoo here. Zip and replaced. Done. Bam. Smooth like gravel. Ah, got it. So today we got Back to Bed, Tropico 4, and Slay the Spire in for our Roggleful. For anybody that's interested and want to come on in and check that out. Yeah. Slay the Spire is a good one, yeah. Estabane fucking gave us some good-ass games. None the least of which I, have, like, there are several that I have kept. Because I was like, ooh, this is a good game, I'm gonna stream this. And then, like, just put it away. Like Battletech. Games like that. Back to Bed's a game where you guide a sleepwalker, say it with me kids, back to bed.
Back to bed.
Into a giant mansion that is also a facility that is rigged to self-destruct whenever its secrets are revealed. No, wait, that's Resident Evil. Every Resident Evil game. You can make like a song and dance out of it. It's a Blue's Clues ass motherfucking. Alright, so where did we leave off? Skeletons in her closet. So, when last we left, we, unfortunately, chose to be with the Ulda's, fire dudes? Firemen. Immortal
Hotmen.
Flames, that's the one. Hotmen. Being a part of the Hotmen.
The Hotmen.
Yeah, the Hotmen. the fire
Flammio
dudes. We got in with them, and we saw all of the different leaders talking about their stuff, and a snooty fucking elf just at every single place. The snootiest elf who I just wanted to shove. So, god damn it. Anyways, so after that, we went into the woods and rescued a bag of dead leaves from a large scorpion and returned it to its village, where it told us that, like, all the other bags of dead leaves that currently worship their primal, Rama, are doing so, like, in the woods, and they just want to protect their territory, so if you don't go over there, then they won't bother you. In addition to that, we actually tested it out by going and scoping the area out, and it seemed like they were fine. They just want to keep to themselves. Oh, excuse me. Moving on from that, we went into a mansion. Like, I don't know why this is a part of the main story, other than the fact that, like, the cloaked guys with the masks were behind it. That they got some woman into sacrificing people to give her eternal youth kind of situation.
The cloaked men, anything that involves like Alphinaud and Alize, anything that involves primals, if they ever mention any of that in any of these cutscenes, it's story. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like the sign. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. No, because then afterwards, the two dudes showed up and they were like, "Ah, you're that guy that's been fighting those primals, man."
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so then that's what's up.
You're still in the part of the game where it's why do we care about who you are?
Yeah. Why do I care? That's my favorite question to ask in games. Why do I care about this? Make me care about this, please. It's not hard. Yeah, so after all that, we also realized that, like, some of the primals that are currently being worshipped by certain tribes of beastmen are in no danger of being summoned anytime soon. So the, like, Leviathan or whatever the water one was that the crazy fish people were worshipping, like, they can't get their hands on a reliable source of crystals, so we don't have to worry about that at all. So yeah, it just looks good. Like, we're in pretty good shape. Except for Wrath of the Titan. The Maelstrom has requested that the Scion slay the primal Titan, who has been summoned by a tribe of kobolds who reside near Lims Laminsa. Reports to High Storm Commander Rashid Riki?
Urasat. Because you pronounce the first letter completely separately from the rest of the word.
Urashat. Okay. All right. Yeah. And then you report for more information. Upon arriving at Maelstrom Command, you are received by Admiral Merwib Bloshwin herself. Blow his win. It's like they just shook a boggle thing and was like, these letters. Like...
No, actually, it means woman of the sea, fishwife.
In what language?
Rogadin.
Yeah.
Like, that's what her name means. Or blue fishwife. Like, that's...
Blue fishwife. Yeah. Bloweth his win.
Yep.
Alright. So the Admiral, who pledges full support of the Maelstrom in the forthcoming operation. Before risking direct contact with the Titan, Y'shtola proposes that you learn more about your foe by speaking to former members of the Company of Heroes, the famous band of mercenaries who defeated the Dread Primal once before. She directs you to the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanosia, where one such individual is said to reside. Your search leads you to Traktoum, the self-proclaimed best axeman of the Company of Heroes. Explain the situation to him and see what he has to say.
That's Wrath of it. Just making sure I'm on the same page as you. Alright, I'm on the same page. I also have to resend.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
All these invitations.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, make it quick.
Oh no.
Concerning the
have
kobolds
to make
they
it
sent
quick.
such copious notes on, I presume.
Ooh. Fancy bitch.
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
They're kobolds. What could they possibly be up to? Summoning a
worst
god.
kind.
Oh.
Summoning a god,
tribe
though.
of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
How? I guess there's
Our
enough
task
of them
will be to
worshipping.
slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor.
Okay.
They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Evidently not.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Mervib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Fuck.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
So they summoned Leviathan and Titan and attacked Limsa Lominsa, which were then repelled by mercenaries, and their response to this was to immediately summon them again.
Yup.
Which worked even worse the second time.
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
Really?
Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Yeah.
The
Pity.
echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
See, like... That's barely a sentence right here. Like, I understand it, that it's like, the echo ability that you possess isn't going to be enough for you to survive this time. You will need to fight your way out.
Yeah.
If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. I'm like, fuck.
No one would think
Yeah,
you
they,
a coward were you to
They let
were-
up a little
They're
bit on that.
pouring it on thick.
They let up. Don't worry. Don't worry. They let up.
Oh, I know. I just, it's like, boy, are they laying it on thick here. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have you spoken to Urianger yet?
God,
The tall
no.
elf in the back with the goggles.
Thankfully,
Ooh,
not yet, though
please.
now I loathe to do
Please.
so.
Please say every word he says.
I mean, I'll try. So will you accept? Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without your Stola, can we, Minfilia?
Man, the voice actors must be like, what is this? Like,
A big fat paycheck from Squeenix is what it
it
is.
is what, yeah, it's
A
fucking
big fat
big
Squeenix check.
fat paycheck.
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Company.
Thancred.
Tell them
Yeah.
of our plight and solicit
Thancred.
their support.
And Ida, yeah, okay, cool.
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
I heard you panic about when he was about to speak.
Not just that, but it's just like the sentence when she addressed him was almost entirely nonsense. And I was like, whoa. Like, I've had, in the few voice acting gigs I've had, I have been in a situation where I've had to just, like, write down on paper exactly how certain words are phonetically pronounced. To ensure that when it comes across, like, some great big name, I can be like, oh, that's pronounced like this. And then you write it in the margins on your scripts to ensure that you can be like, yeah. But I'm just like, it exhausts me just listening to these lines being like, how many things in the margins would they have had to do? How many takes when they, like, did a line and they're like, no, actually, it's pronounced like this? And they're like, right, yes, of course, thank you. Like, okay, write that one in there. But yeah, just that one line was just names of stuff, so for me, it was just, like, almost entirely just a different language. I was like, woof.
Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Fucking big respect for these voice actors, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Big fucking respect. What the... There was a ring-a-ling-ding.
Oh, because you got mail.
Oh. Wild. Okay. Oh, yes, of course. And then, in the Company of Heroes. Right, because we gotta go talk about the Company of Heroes. We need to go talk to them to see what they know about fighting off Titan. In a wholly unexpected turn of events, Wastegate reveals that the banquet preparations were but an excuse for his comrades to evaluate your worthiness to face Titan. Oh, so you went and talked to them and they told you to set up a big banquet, and then in all the things that you did to set up the banquet were all tests to see. It was all Mr. Miyagi style kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The other former members of the Company of Heroes are also in attendance, and the 5 men all agree that you have the necessary qualities to defeat the Lord of Crags. Their assessment, now formally concluded, Vicekit. I think I'm saying that right, but I know that the W's are pronounced like V's in some cases. Decrees that all present should enjoy the festivities. Be sure to thank the bronze-skinned beauty for the dazzling performance being given by her troop. Okay, well let's see where this video puts us.
Come on, Dance Makote.
Oh, is it a motherfucking beach episode?
This whole thing was a beach episode.
I fucking love beach episodes.
And it wasn't a Mr. Miyagi thing. It was like a dole out wine for people and stuff like that.
I'm sorry. Oh, fuck!
Now that was an entrance.
That is how you approach the lords. Like, that is... Oh my god, like, literally runs up, jumps in midair, fucking lands in a knee slide into a bow.
Damn. If you ever approach me again, that's how you have to approach me.
Yeah, that is how I must be approached. By all who wish to pledge their service, must approach in such a manner. Oh yeah, fuck the Company of Heroes, pretentious ponces that do jack fuck all and make you run around like they're fucking errand boy.
No, it wasn't even fight shit. It was like, get us stuff, like, from the bar.
Go get us things from the bar. It's a lot like, so it's less like Mr. Miyagi and more like, Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
The what's his face? The turtle hermit. I'm blanking on his name right now because I've got square brain.
Fuck Dragon Ball.
But yeah, the turtle hermit who teaches in the Kamehameha wave, Master Roshi. He did a bunch of shit like this, which was like, go get me some booze and nudie mags, and like things like that. Roshi, yes, estimate. Thank you so much. Oh my god. So we got Lady Yashola, Sir Macbeth. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. What? I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Good.
Good.
I'm so aghast my jaw's breaking through my armor.
Okay, to be fair, that is how I look down at people in every cutscene forever.
Yeah.
Because I'm 8 feet tall.
Yeah, you're always... Your face always clipping through your shit.
Got 3 chin.
Yeah. 7 chins later. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. Oh hey, this guy! The dude with the materia. I think. Might not be. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorza for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Gregor has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, fair's fair. No sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. Even if one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. So I had to pass everybody's tests. But he proved himself worthy. We swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. Nice braids, dude. Love that.
Right? It's dope.
The world has never been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and it will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Gregor with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? You had him fetching drinks from a bar and things. Please. He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life.
There's a good chance you had to kill, like, a giant fucking buffalo thing for meat.
His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey relentlessly as any child of the sands and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. That doesn't sound like me at all, but go on. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Gregor, however, is the kind of generous soul. I'm certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Wildly unplainer is talentful plainsmaker. Tricksy foe for mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorza.
This group of people does look like a LARP camp, though.
It does.
There's one asshole that plays a kobold.
There's always one.
It's me! It's me, I'm the one that's playing the weird race.
It's me, I'm that one. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Gregor Macbeth, Titan's Bane. Huzzah! Yes.
Get that over there in my eyeballs.
Get my eyes over there right now. Excuse me, cute cat girl. I need to go watch other cute cat girls dance. I'm a very busy hero. Now there are...
Hold on.
Wow, there's a lot of cutscenes for this.
That was Wrath of the Titan?
Wrath of the Titan and In the Company of Heroes. Now we're on Lord of Crags.
Whoa. Hold on a moment.
What?
Where the hell? Holy shit. Okay, so it skipped 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 22 quests between those two. 22.
Yeah, it just jumped right through him.
And then it's going straight to Lord of Craig's. It then skips another quest to get to Lord of Craig's.
Mm-hmm. And then the one after that is All Good Things.
Yeah, which is the next one.
Yeah. Like, I imagine that, like, these were all the quests that the game completed in order to get me to the next thing. Which were 7th Umbral Era main scenario, and then 7th Astral Era main scenario.
Those 20-something quests were main scenario quests.
Oh, yes. But these are all the ones required in order to get me to go to the next thing. At least according to Squeenix. They did cut a lot out.
In 2013, I had to do all those 20 fucko quests.
Yeah. Would be you had already killed a god at this point. You assholes wasted days of my life fetching things for your banquet and these insane tests to prove that I was ready to kill gods. You know that thing I already did.
Yep. So Lord of Crags.
Lord of Crags. Riol revels in the company of heroes reached Titan not by fighting their way through the mines of Ogomoro, but by using a beastman aetheryte. In this way, they bypassed the kobolds' defenses and traveled to the heart of Titan's sanctuary, aided by an unnamed Charlian. God, I just see those words and my brain's like, don't.
That's why I'm here.
No! God, please, no!
I just can't.
You can and you will.
Yeah. Search for the Beastman's Aetheryte in Zelma's Run. So, in the absence of Charlian technology, Y'shtola must remain behind to amplify the power of the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run. At long last, the time has come for you to follow in the footsteps of the company of heroes and face the Lord of Crags. So let's see if this is the one that's... Oh yeah, no, this is before. I have not seen this. Riol, you fancy bitch. Years ago, when we was weighing up on how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this Beastman Aetheryte, see? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetheryte which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions. Well, if it ain't the Charlian lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. You? No. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. We like the back door. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling in the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ogomoro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the ass if you haven't an aetheryte, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Fucking everyone's all over the map. We got people from Brooklyn, we got like West Egg accents, we got Old English in here.
Yeah, it's almost as if Eorzea is its own whole place.
But, like, where's this asshole from where they talk like that? Nowhere! No one's like this!
Pirates. Pirates.
Fucking, yeah, pirates talk like they're from fucking Brooklyn. Like, deep Brooklyn. Even if there were aetheryte shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the live stream. Well, that's where you're wrong, love. See, it's like, a mix between Brooklyn and Irish at the same time.
So, Brooklyn.
Yeah, fucking... He even fucking looks like Joey Wheeler. Look at this guy. Hey, you. Get out of here. I'm walking here. We had this Charlatan bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into the Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlatan scholar worth her salt couldn't manage.
Charlian.
Charlian. Did he know? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be... yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself, you.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Hey, I'm walking here. Walks off a cliff. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't fair. Though there's no sure... There should be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not... Ye can't handle mind. That's a sentence. That's a sentence a grown man would use right there. Of fucking course it is. So this is the Aetherite the Company of Heroes use to gain access to Titan Sanctuary. It is as Papalimo suspected. Papalimo. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Gregor. I must needs remain here and supplicant this beacon's power. Supplement. Lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such a time as I do, you will be on your own. Fucking $5 words every 10 seconds. Marbles in your mouth. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they got an additional $5 every time they actually spoke that.
Yeah, fucking maybe. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation.
What?
Please.
Oh, watch me stint. I'll fucking stint.
Now, I don't know if this is the one that I... Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
Okay, go.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, okay. So we go to that duty. We go to find a duty.
Nope.
No, you got it? Okay, cool.
You gotta be in my party first.
Copy
Or
that.
else we're not coming.
And then you gotta do a duty. You gotta find the duty. Gotta go to the thing. And this is called...
The Naval.
The Naval. What a terrible fucking name. You go to face the Naval. Do not look away from the Naval.
Look, an overdweller! Yes, an invader from above. He uses our Aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly.
I don't know what you've heard about overdwellers, but we actually can't fly. Though I do know some that can. As a matter of fact, it is all they do.
Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment. The Limsa and her oath breakers, liars, betrayers, oath breakers. You already said that one. Shit.
Shit.
Oh, great father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you.
There's a bunch of kobolds mad about the fact that adventurers just kill kobolds.
Titan's music is some of the best music in the fucking game. At least in A Realm of One.
He has come! The Lord of Crag, Titan has come!
1 second.
Overdweller, thou art deaf to their weeping. Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless Overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak a terrible vengeance.
And then a fight starts.
The fight starts. All
Duty
right.
commenced.
This fight has mechanics, as do all fights.
Yep. I've done this one
Especially
before.
trials. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Fuck you! Were you there when I did this one?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, when when the side of the level broke and I managed to survive it somehow.
Yep. And it was whoop.
Whoops! It was like, fuck right off, you survived that. I was like, haha! I didn't have my fucking tanking thing on again. And then he jumps up, and then you don't stand on that.
You get close to the red.
You get close to it,
So
but
it
don't
does the
stand
least
on it.
amount of damage.
Because the further from center you are, the less damage it does. And he breaks
Just
shit
go-
off.
no.
And then he does that.
Oh. Which can throw you off the edge.
Oh, yeah. Dink, dink. Ding, ding, ding. Ow. Whoa. Asshole.
The yellow on your health bar is overhealing.
Copy that. Oh, man, I got like my first... Boosh. Got my first inner beast.
Now you attack its heart. Because he is invincible.
Bong. Bong. What about? What about
Oh
if I
no,
say
I'm
to you,
in
sir?
jail. I'm in jail.
Oh no! They put you in gay baby jail.
Baby jail.
What about? Stop it.
I'm out of jail.
Yeah. I can't come free you from jail. I have to fight the dude. I'm busy. Up he goes.
Wait, over shields.
Nice. Warp, warp.
Tremble before the might of the earth.
Ooh.
No, you.
I like that the music changes per phase.
Yeah.
I like that this music is a lot more panicked.
Yeah, like it picks up pace. And to this I give to you a shut up kick. Fully resisted. Aww.
Giant
fucking
cranky
dare you,
rock
hit me as
bass.
hard
Oh
as you
no! Estebane's a gay baby jail.
Esteban! Look out!
Whap, whap, whap.
Okay, increase beast gauge by 10, and then increase beast gauge by 20. Ding, ding, ding! Waff! And then another
Oh,
waff!
Oh, so close. Get him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Biff.
The Lord of Crags, great father Titan, has fallen! Scree!
Oh. Jolly Rancher?
Mango. Tropical mango banana flavored Jolly Rancher. Wow. So many flavors.
Fuck.
Just like,
The crimes of the Overdweller shall never be forgiven! Never be forgotten! No, no, never! 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our Jolly Ranchers. Cease your regression, and never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy!
and then off they go.
Yeah, they talk like that. They will put more emphasis on the word that they mean the most. Oh, it's that asshole.
Ah, look who it is. Now, these are readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Shut up!
Hey, rude. Aw.
We don't know if your plan's gonna work. Hey! Shut up! Just let me do stuff.
Have this.
Like, let me be excited. 5 seconds. Then trust in mind. Right-hathin. Right-hathin?
I have no fucking idea. It's never spoken, I think.
Fucking whatever. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorza, given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No great single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. Okay. Ritatin.
Rin Tin Tin.
Tintin, welcome aboard.
Tin Can.
Cannot endorse this course of action.
Entire
And then off he goes.
Fucking propane tank.
Fool. And now he has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer, for though you have come, your work is far from done. Ooh. Oh, she made it in. Zip. And not remained to mark his passing. Well, the Asians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will, but that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Zip. Yeah, see.
Advanced teleportation magic at will. What the hell?
Yeah. Wild. I feared I might. yeah, like.
Wow.
Strange that they cast advanced teleportation magics at will. Anyways, ding! Simsalabim! Boosh! Like, is it strange? Ishtola, is it though?
Is it strange though?
Just like, Is it? Is it though? Is it not? I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte and Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? It's so weird that they just cast teleportation magic. So weird. That's fucking strange, eh, guys? Isn't that the fucking strangest thing? Esteban doing his dance. So I have a very exciting thing I wanted to share. I've been running tests playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, and seeing if I can create companions and followers and customize them after you guys. And one of the first ones that I made was Esteban, and I made him as big as all the sliders would let me. And I gave him a great big axe, and I made him real good at hitting things with two-handed weapons, and then I brought him into, like, every fight, and all he does is just run around the battlefield just like, brr, 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 brr. People are like, yeah.
Did you make a me one?
I did. The first person I came across was a person who fought with bows and one-handed weapons, and then had a bunch of healing skills, and I was like... That sounds like a recluse, and so I gave you, like, cool face paint and braids. And then I did Steve. I made him an archer. There's just, like, there's a lot of things that the game doesn't teach you. It's very much like playing Total War Warhammer. That there's, like, so many mechanics in the game that are fun, but it doesn't teach you. So, like, I'm basically checking to see what the flow of the game is like. If it would be fun for us to stream it. And, like, when I would want to start streaming it along through the game. Like, because if it's gonna be, like, 50 hours of fucking grinding at the beginning, then I might just skip that part.
Yeah. It's like, what's...
Goddamn flowers. Every time I show up to this place, it's just like, and flowers. I'm like, damn it. What do we got here? The date of the ceremony of eternal bonding between Fallen Star and Desert Rose was rescheduled to the 28th at the same time. Please use this new invitation to be able to attend the ceremony. At semicolon dash.
It looks like a little rose!
It does! Oh my god, yes. I was like, is that how you pronounce that? Like, I don't...
It's...
I want to keep this letter. That is the one thing so far that WoW does that this game does not do, and that is lets me put mail, like, as an item in my pocket so I can read it later.
Well, you can always just save it in your mailbox. Like, that's about it. Well, hello.
I was like, got them tickle bitties. That is one thing that this game has.
Sovereign's character.
That oh, I know. This one thing this game has that WoW will never have, and that is tiggle anime biddies, and like cat girls and the whole thing. They do have space goats, but I mean, like, it's apples and oranges, man. Like, it's a poor comparison. All right.
I mean, space goats are a strong nod in its favor.
Yes.
But there are jiggle physics in this game.
And this this was from the end of the fight. Okay. As he was like, me and my useless loincloth. Then falls over. All good things. Though news of your victory over the Lord of Crags has almost certainly reached Limsa Lominsa already, Y'shtola would like you to return to Maelstrom Command and formally report to High Commander Rihi that Titan is no longer a threat. I gotta pronounce... I don't want to anglicize their name. I gotta pronounce it Rihi. High Commander Rihi thanks you for your efforts. on behalf of Limsa Lominsa and bids you send her regards to your fellow scions. Shortly afterwards, Minfilia contacts you via Link Pearl to offer her congratulations on your victory and request your presence at the Waking Sands. Upon your return to the Waking Sands, you are greeted by a sight to make your blood run cold. The bodies of your allies lie strewn about, victims of what must have been a desperate struggle. Would that you had been here to protect them. Search for survivors and offer them what succor.
I remember this. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. That was the scariest fucking part of the whole game up to this point.
Oh, yep.
Like, you walked into this room and it was silent. There was no music, nothing. It was just no light, fucking bodies. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
This one is glad. Walking one is safe.
Thank you, dead pile of leaves. I mean, dying pile of leaves.
Bag of dead leaves that is dying some more. Oh! I'm having another episode! And that goes into cutscene 2, I would imagine.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
And yeah, that's her calling us on the lip roll. Being like, oh man, she got that window.
Mm-hmm.
Thank heavens he is safe. Louis Soir, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more.
Louis Soir.
Oh!
Oh shit! Oh, that's right, they have guns. I like he yells, advance no further, as he's being just run over by 6 dudes.
Yep.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
No one's home.
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't you touch a hair.
Oh, that guy. That guy did not make it.
Nope. Yeah, no, the Garleans straight kill people.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
If only they had teleportation magic. But they could use at will.
Don't have magic at all.
I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Yeah, like, she's wearing, like, full armor, and she's like, you are very skimpily dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Ooh.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh!
No!
Yeah, fucking big person kicking a bag of dead leaves. God.
Denied.
Oh, fuck.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
Yeah, well.
Yep.
That's what happens, dog.
Leave. Bring the prisoners.
Okay, but can I have those gun gauntlets though?
They are pretty cool.
Can I have them?
There's a bitch that needs to die.
They stole Tataru and Urianger, and mostly Tataru.
Mostly Tataru. Walking one, Minfilia asked this one to... In case walking one returned, this one was to say a church in eastern Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect walking one Minfilia from imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Oh, does the little thing go out when they die? It does not. Oh. Poor little bean.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's really gives her skin.
Serious?
Yeah.
This is the church in Thanalan.
And then this is the church that they were like, go there and claim sanctuary. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Guardians. So says my magic narcolepsy. Sorry, I make jokes to diffuse tension. Ugh, that's rough. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquis, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. Mysterious robes. No. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquis. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquis is a survivor of the Battle of Cartno. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquis, I want you to look after Gregor. Do you understand? Yes, Father. I thought that was Sid.
Right?
I thought that was Sid for a minute because the goggles, and I was like,
What?
Yeah, suspecting that Father Eluid is a friend, you weave the Scion's password into a humble request, much as you did in the day you joined the Order. Recognizing you as an associate of Minfilia, the priest offers you sanctuary while you consider how to proceed in the wake of this terrible tragedy.
Yeah, you also go around and do a bunch of yard work in the graveyard and stuff for them because you're like, I want to fucking help out because you're taking me in, kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's just a bunch of fucking yard work.
Yeah, it's a lot of faffing about that makes sense because this is a thing that always happens in stories. Whenever the good guys get like slammed, they'll go chop wood like they did in Age of Ultron, or any number of things. Like they'll go to a farm and then do stuff on the farm. Like Ninja Turtles did this as well. When Splinter got taken by Shredder, they all went to like an old farmhouse and did old farmhouse work because nothing gets you ready for battle like doing some good old-fashioned labor.
I don't think it's about that. I think it's like you're repaying people for their help.
Yeah. I feel like it's not only that, like it is that, but I feel that additionally it's like a form of centering that you do this, like, simple work with the earth kind of thing, like, gets you focused, in a way. Marquis. Alright, so, that was all good things. Now, eyes on me. Marquis cannot shake the feeling that he's being watched. Apparently the sensation comes and goes, but he felt it quite strongly not long ago. Put his fears to rest by searching the surrounding area for hidden onlookers. While patrolling the Lich Yard, you come under attack from an unknown assailant. After slaying the man in self-defense, you note that his sword is unlike any you have seen before, and retrieve it in the hopes that it might serve to identify him. Inform Marquis that his fears were justified. Congratulations, your wild PTSD is in fact justified.
Well, that's honestly sometimes better, because like at least then you have some fucking closure that you're not entirely just crazy.
You're not crazy. Like, turns out you're actually right. Well, maybe you are crazy, but
You're
you
crazy.
know.
Like, I know that I'm crazy, but also
Yeah.
I also know that shit happens.
But also, Marquis
I'm right.
has no idea why the man would be monitoring his activities, but he suspects it may have something to do with his past, a past which he still cannot recall despite his best efforts. As this may not be the last time dangerous men come in search of Marquis, he asks that you inform Father Illud? Illud.
Yeah.
I think so. Of everything that has transpired. Perhaps you should show him the unusual sword you discovered as well. Recognizing the sword you found to be Garlean steel, Father Illud concludes that the man observing Marquis was an Imperial soldier. Before he can dispatch you to inform the authorities, Alphanode Levelier strides into the church and declares Marquis to be none other than Master Cid Garland, who has been missing since the calamity 5 years ago. Wait, so that is Cid?
Cid.
I was right?
Yep.
Oh, when did he get a beard? This is fantastic. While he has yet to recover his lost memories, Cid senses that the boy speaks the truth and decides to join him. Resigned, Father Illud produces Cid's belongings, which the priest has stored for safekeeping. Alphanode then reveals that the Ixal have summoned Garuda, and that Cid's lost airship, the Enterprise, will be required if the surviving Scions are to reach the Primal. Together with Cid and Alphanode, make for Gridania, where the Enterprise was last seen.
Oh, hey, look, the cutscene that you just said.
This kid.
Yep. Yeah, Alfie no Levier.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, you, son, are not in charge. Okay?
And to that end,
I will push you.
I'll push you
I
so
have come in
hard.
search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
That is so wild that...
Does it take you 5 years to grow a beard?
Well, no, but it's like he was a blonde guy and he had his cigarette and his spear and he's been in like... What is this now, his 4th Final Fantasy game?
What, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. Cid, the character named Cid,
Yes.
has always been a different character and has almost always been in Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It's not just the 4th Final Fantasy he's been in.
Well, there's
It's
4 and
almost-
7 are the 2 that I know him from the most.
Almost every Final Fantasy game, there's a Cid.
Yeah, there's a Cid. There's a Cid Garland, and he has an airship.
And he's not always a good guy.
In which games was he not always a good guy?
I fear you are mistaken,
15?
He is but a poor soul who bore witness
Off the
to
top of
the
my head?
horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
I beg of you.
Wait,
Yeah, Sid is a near universal constant.
Yeah.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
But yeah, when I saw him, I was like, oh, that guy kind of looks like Sid. Because, like, the goggles under his hood and, like, just the general face structure. And I was like, but he's not in this. Like, what are you... Not any more than, like, Cloud or Tifa or Barret could be, I imagine. Or any of the other characters from the other Final Fantasy games. But
Sid is, like, almost always a character in Final Fantasy.
Sid is kind of like Yojimbo in the sense that he always shows up.
He's not always the same person, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's a different character. There's just, like, it's a universal constant for Final Fantasy. There is a character named Sid.
Who is a mechanic with an airship.
Engineer-ish person, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have an airship.
No?
But is always an engineer.
Huh. That is so wild. And, like, the priest was like, fuck this.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
What accent are you trying to do when you're reading these lines? It's like Italian, like the Vatican sort of priest kind of accent, but then he's just all over the map with this.
It is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Still good.
Yes, old man Italian, Vatican Italian. Yeah. Your game's pretty quiet, so.
It is. I do need to turn the volume of the game up.
I mean, you can.
Alfino Leveilleur, at your service.
Yeah, damn right. At my
As
service.
a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
Can I call you Al for short?
Al is short. No, it's Al the Short.
Al the Short. Or I could just fucking fully anglicize his name. Just Al Pihanaud.
Al Pihanaud.
El Pihanaud. It's just like that would be the thing that if I could interact with a character like this that I would probably start doing because he's insufferably pompous. They'll be like, Al Pihanaud, good to see you again. You'd be like, oh my god, shut up.
Oh my god, shut up. And then you push him.
Shove him.
Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
Oh, go put on some more lip gloss about it.
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more.
He's out in the desert.
She
He needs some
torments the
chapstick.
people of Kurthus as we speak.
God, yeah. Does anybody have any lip
You
balm?
need chapsticks in there, so shut up.
I do have several sticks of chapstick sitting right here.
I'm gonna reapply some right now.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
You always have an airship.
Yes,
Almost
Sid,
always.
you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship?
you're just like, yeah, what do you think the goggles are for? He's like, goggles? What the? Oh my god. He's like, what? Touching his head. How long have these been here? 40 years, Sid.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah. That's a Sid.
Come.
That's a Sid.
Let
Right
us
there.
put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Oh my god, Alphino, shut up.
Doc is getting lucky because you usually spend a lot more time talking to Minfilia to get here. Trust me, she's far more irritating than little Alfie here.
It's true. It's true. She keeps telling you to go out and do shit, and she doesn't do anything herself. All she does is get fucking kidnapped, apparently.
Yep, because...
Yeah. Probably the most hated character in Final Fantasy up to this point is Minfilia. Even more than Alphinaud. But Alphinaud's a close second.
Oh, there you go. I am getting lucky, I guess, then, in that regard.
Yeah, you can enjoy her all you want. We all hate her.
That's fair. Yep, then there it is. So we find out he's Sid. In pursuit of the past. How many? There's 2 cutscenes on this one. Oh, there's not even a picture for this one. Now that the matter of the false Inquisitor has been resolved, naught remains to prevent you from entering the Stone Vigil. Alphinaud instructs you to seek an audience with Lord Drillamond, vowing that he and Sid will follow shortly. The matter of the false Inquisitor? What? What? Lord Drillamont confirms that according to the Ishgardian records, the Enterprise was indeed seized by the troops garrisoned at the Stone Vigil shortly after the calamity. However, it has now been some time since the outpost fell to the dragons, and he cannot vouch for the airship's preservation or even its presence. Though it may all be for naught, you have little choice but to search the ruins regardless. Make your way to the entrance of the Stone Vigil, which stands to the northwest of White Brim Front, and speak with Sir Nathalane to gain admission. Sir Nathalane confirms that you may enter the Stone Vigil whenever you wish. So they're like, we found where the ship crashed, and we can confirm that it did indeed crash and or land here, but dragons took over. What's that?
But it might not still be there.
Yeah, but like, dragons took over, and that was a long time ago, so we don't even know if it's in working condition or if it's even still there. What's the matter of the false Inquisitor? What are they even talking about?
I assume. Hold on, let me see. I will double check because I have the full list here. Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of these that that were skipped. Because what was that last one? Eyes on Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like another 20 quests were skipped.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like. Oh. Yeah. The first time you meet some folks, like that. You remember when Esteban yesterday had that pet out called Horchevant?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you meet him for the first time.
Okay.
Do some quests with them. They tell you to, like, they ask you to like help out, with some dragon problems that they're having around, because they won't give you information unless you help them out because they're elves and they are like xenophobic.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, it's the Ishgardian elves that are just outside of Ishgard in Korthus, and Korthus is just almost a part of the Black Shroud and Gridania, but isn't. It's the part of Gridania and Black Shroud that is owned by Ishgard. And so, in order to get any information out of them, you got to do a bunch of shit with them, and they find a bunch of like dragon worshipping elves and stuff like that, and you have to go. One of them's a spy.
Ah. Yeah, and then Esteban says you're running around the Korthus Highlands to get their help. You deal with problems affecting the restrictive religion.
Yeah.
So they have like they're very religious, I guess.
Oh yeah, very religious.
And in finding such, you discover that like, oh yeah, no, this is a thing. That this is a problem. You gotta deal with this.
Gods versus dragons thing, you know. But yeah, so you have a cutscene.
Is this for the dungeon? Or is this before the dungeon?
I think it's before the dungeon.
Okay. Look, it's the Enterprise.
Or no,
right,
it's
yeah, his... Is this after the dungeon?
After the dungeon.
It is after?
That is after the dungeon.
Okay. Then I will...
Fuck, it's Enterprise. I
will do no more. Just beyond a sleeping dragon.
I thought you just said. Alright.
Alright, so we go to Duty Finder. We want to go to... Well, first we need to turn that off. There we go. And then we go to... not the long stop. Nope. That doesn't look right. The Stone Vigil. Is that right?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, and I got a completion bonus. Irregular Tombstone of Law.
Yeah, because that is a current event thing. Certain dungeons will reward you with irregular tombstones of law. Moogle tombstones.
Only the party leader may do the thing.
Yeah,
very well.
and I'm party leader so that I can like delegate and get other people in because I want to do shit.
Big preach. Oh sweet! I got my Tempest and my other cool abilities now. Because it's a higher level dungeon. No, never mind. We're outside the dungeon. That's why all my abilities are currently active. We will see when we get in the dungeon to see which of my abilities.
We're still in the house. I appreciate that you think that this looks like a paid, decorated place, but
I had like the briefest memory lapse where I was like, no, we're not in the dungeon yet. We don't know. It hasn't restricted our abilities yet. Okay, so dragons. Yipes, bud. Bunch of Dagrons in here. Fucking sweeps. Square Enix with the sweeps. Alright. Hup. Hup. Oh, cool. So I do have Mithril Tempest now. Awesome.
Nope.
Alright, everybody.
Defiance. Defiance.
Defiance. Oh god, did it shut it off?
Yes,
right
every
before
time.
I fucking started?
Yes, every time.
God, how frustrating. Whap, whap, whap.
Oh, these guys have a bit more pepper.
A little bit, let's put a little pepper on it. So you just gotta put a little pepper on it. Here we go. This is a level 62 ability, my god.
Yep, and we're level 43 right now.
Yep. Yep. Oh, hi! How dare you! Ah. Yeah, I probably shouldn't stand that. Whew! Alright, is this a room? Let me go check this out. Is there anything... Valuable in here? No.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, looks like we're gonna check out what's over here first, because on our left appears to be some important shit. Oops! If I could have your attention, please. No, not that one. This one. Blah. Dragon Aegis. Go fight some dragons, baby!
Oh no, all your hopes and dreams. Which is where that came from! Right? Fighting dragons?
Heck yeah, man! You must be careful. If you place your castle here, it will be close to the dragon's crag. They may come out and fight you. Oh no, all my hopes and dreams. How terrible. Stupid fucking guy. Sheesh. Oh, now look at you, huh? Fucking big guy. Oople. What about? Yeah. He's like tiny dragons.
Every time.
Pretty open to do by itself. Oh, interesting. Doubles the strength of it if I do it in a combo.
Usually.
Alright.
And combos are the ones with the, like, dotted line that's going around it.
Whoops. Where'd he go? Fucking dragons, man. Dragon tails, dragon tails. Oh.
Dragon tails.
Chudo Yudo.
So, question.
Yeah.
What are the most dangerous places to be when around a angry dragon?
Face and tail.
Good job.
Yeah. So tank him against the wall still, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it. Where you going?
Get behind him. Get behind him.
Yep. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a stun?
No, it's a silence.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
Silence and burns. It's
Copy
like,
that.
yeah, when he's using the ability called Swinge.
Swinge?
Swinge. That's that ability.
Ah.
It's like hot smoke. So that's why it silences you, so you're like choking with it.
Huh. There he is. Wow.
And there's no AoE marker for it, so if he's walking across the room, fucking run.
Running. Swinge! Swinge, bada.
It's like the whole map, like, and it's...
yeah. Shush you. Fully resisted. Ooh.
Using too much.
Blech.
Just...
Ah, pair of woolen dress gloves. Yeah. Cast your lot. Oh, there's like shit either way. This is a dead end, so let's go check this out. Whoopaka! Whoopakoo! Whoopakoo! Yeah, that'll do. Whack, whack. Whack. Stop. Nice. We're doing well.
So this is the style of architecture in, like, Ishgard. You can actually see Ishgard from here. It's that way.
What the? Ethereal mithril barreled musketoon. Yeah, right.
Let me in!
And that's... Oh!
That's Ishgard.
That's Ishgard right there. That's the city that we started when the first stream that we were doing this. Not the first stream, but the first recent stream. We went to Ishgard. And it's that place up in dragon territory.
The elves would say differently. That it's elf territory.
This is true. Oh, and this are all the fucking religious ass dudes that we gotta worry about. When they were like, it's a fucking restrictive religion and hibbity jibs. These are the folks with whom they refer. Hibbity jibs indeed. When they were talking about a place in the Highland with a bunch of religious elves, this is what they were talking about. Alright, if I can have everybody's attention over here, please. Okay.
No, you couldn't handle my undivided attention.
Yeah. I don't always want to be like Big Dick Boy and stand in the AoE effects and stuff like that and just tank it. But
wow, I didn't realize that this was a dead ass dragon right here.
It is a dead ass dragon.
Holy shit.
I play a lot of Dark Souls, I'm used to it. Like
apparently not, you're standing anywhere near it.
Well, there's just big old dead gray dragons all over the place. And who is the asshole who keeps flying down and fucking lighting us on fire?
Apparently a smart asshole who doesn't want to get killed.
Rude. God. Wow, wow. Spin.
Fucking Spooty. Why are you calling? You couldn't handle my undivided attention.
You could not handle my undivided attention. Whoosh. Alright, cool. Do. And then we do, kill flash. Whoosh.
They always poison.
Ah, they're casting ice magic. This sucks.
Yep. Surprisingly, tanks have less magic defense than mages.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The whole thing about that. There we go.
It is.
Wham. Tempest.
Like, yeah, I have a lot of magic defense.
Rusting Scootum.
Scootum.
Yeah, right.
Fucking poisoned.
Yeah, every couple seconds. Take
Just
the
slapping
right
that down.
Bratons. Secure the Barbican.
Who is the bunny person? That's Sovereign.
That's Sovereign. Sovereign's a bunny girl.
Because you can.
Bunny girls for life. Oh yeah.
Fucking poison.
Yep. Too many of these guys doing poison novas that didn't want to jump all over the place, try to avoid them. Can I not just run through this?
Nope.
It's like a physical barrier. Doesn't do damage.
Doesn't even do damage. That's surprising.
Alright.
This mechanics.
This guy's got mechanics?
Yeah, which actually you should be doing, I think. No. It should be a ranged DPS or healer. I would suggest the ranged DPS. There will be a fucking a big fuck you dragon on the other side of those cannons.
Copy.
That throws fucking tornadoes into the ring.
Copy.
The ranged DPS should be the one to fire the cannons at it. To get it to fuck off.
Alright.
That's about it. That's about it.
Alright, so I just keep this guy away from the cannons?
Yeah.
Copy that. If I could have your attention, please. Wow. Bam. Spin. Thank you.
And a big fucking dragon. Oh, doing snowballs too. A tornado!
Watch out! He's a tornado!
It's goodbye.
Oh yeah, there's a big dragon.
Tornado.
Tornado. Which way is it gonna go? Which way
Probably
is it
just gonna
moving?
sit there.
Is it no?
I think it's sit there.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep an eye on it through all the other
Yeah, that's a good call.
glitter effects and shit that's
you
going
know,
on.
Scroll out in order to see more of the.
I would. I'm just I got my back against the wall. Oh yeah, I don't have to do that. Cool. I can just put my camera in other places. Gotti. Oh, a treasure.
Treasures.
Ooh. What we got now? We got belt. Sure. And we have hat. Sure. Would you like scenic belt or hat? Bonk. If I could. Thank you.
Woof.
Oh my god. Okay. Whoops, ice crystals. What are you gonna do? Breathe lightning on me?
Yes.
Man, moments before lightning was breathed on him. Come along. There we go. Let me just keep that up, baby.
And Dre is dead. Because he didn't fucking move.
Oh, was he getting fucking hit by the lightning balls?
Yep.
Dre, you are not a tank.
He a ninja. You're not supposed to get hit.
Yeah, well, now he's dead. Oh, there he is.
Because you can res in combat in this game.
Ooh. That is nice.
Yeah, pretty great.
That is a quality of life right there.
Yeah, it is. To be fair though, the fights in this game are hard enough that you know.
Yeah.
Take that into account.
the difficulty of a lot of dungeons and things from games like WoW was the fact that if one of you starts dying, then that could easily snowball into everyone's dead if you're not careful.
It's still the same.
Whereas this game is actually hard.
Yeah.
Like it's regularly challenging, so.
But it's also it's challenging, but not unfair.
Yeah.
If you make it to like raids are supposed to be difficult, like straight up difficult.
No, of course. Like it's challenging without being cheap.
Right.
That is the balance which game developers must strike.
These none of these fights will tell you how to do the fight before the fight, so you literally have to learn by ramming your face into it until you see all the mechanics. You
just gotta figure it out as you go.
But I have noticed in trials and raids and some dungeons, the markings on the floor actually show the patterns of attack. Like it's actually shown in this fight, I see.
Oh shit. So Big Dragon.
Big Dragon. This is the one that was throwing tornadoes at us earlier and snowballs.
Because somebody couldn't keep their fucking panties on and jumped in here before we figured out what the hell we were doing. We'll figure it out as we go.
What are you talking about? It was me. And
it was the bunny jumped in first.
No, I jumped in first. And I didn't start the fight. Like, it was just... I just hopped down.
I could swear that was Dre that went in first.
I went in first. I was just off to the side.
Oh, okay.
And then Dre. Basically, this fight is don't stand in shit.
Okay.
Because the shit really hurts. He's gonna do swoopies.
I will keep that in mind.
Swoopies right now. See,
he's gonna do a big swoops, and he's like, that area is fucked.
And you see how the floor actually showed how big that AoE was before he did it?
Yep. And then oof! Ow! Dick. Yeah, how do you like me now? Boop.
This much.
Wow. Shush. Sheet of ice. Don't stand in shit. I am happy that the DPS actually has shit to do in this game.
Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
in other MMOs it's been like, no, the tank has to like exclusively be the one to be like, move here, do that, don't stand in this, keep the monster around, and his DPS is just roll face on keyboard, do the big bimg damage until the monster falls over.
I would not be able to handle looking at like a DPS parser in this game. Like meters and stuff, saying, oh, well, that's how much that is.
This area.
Yep, that whole area.
I was struggling to find a part of the map that wasn't about to be frozen.
Oh,
ooh, drain! Not fast enough. Ah! Shit.
Also, a dragon landing on you hurts.
Yep.
Just a little bit. I'm so happy we're finally getting into like the bigger fights, like the ones that
man.
have more fun mechanics. Get the fuck over here.
Drake's like, no! Let me run! Let me run instead!
I literally have a get the fuck over here button.
Yeah, I just like, stop! I'm a free spirit and I will run.
Apparently not.
Yeah. No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna run right into the ground.
Yep. Tank that ground.
Dead, son!
There's no Dragoon, you have to pick up ground tanking.
Yep. So who's gonna tank the floor, if not the Dragoon? No Dragoon, who will tank then? The floor will kill us all.
Boom.
Bam.
First our limit broke the dragon.
Blah. Poof. A shadow bow has been added to the list.
Ooh, that's pretty. It's actually a really pretty bow. If you give a shit about bows, which I don't.
Which I do not. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this. I'm gonna pass it. Pass!
It's really pretty though.
Okay, so they're...
You can right click and try things on if it just says the name of the thing in the bar, in the chat as well. Alright, now I'm gonna scoot those guys out of the party so I can have new guys in the party next time.
You know, I might try putting my hair on the other side. Just because it's nice and I want to.
I do that sometimes.
I'll move it over to this side so that
my hair side parts, like, you know how like a widow's peak goes up on either side? My hair parts on one of them. So it's fucking hard to move my hair over to the other side.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this video wasn't in the dungeon at all.
No, it was after.
Huh.
Or maybe before? I don't know. The fucking dragon. Oh no, it's dead. That's a dead dragon. Okay,
no, it's sleeping.
What's sleeping?
He's sleepy.
He's sleepy. He's sleepy dragon.
Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon.
Okay, maybe it was before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows? Fucking. Because then why did we go through the whole dungeon? It was right there. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Gregor, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it awakens, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? I swear to God, Al, you are not my boss.
Minfilia was barely your boss.
Yeah, Minfilia was barely my boss, and she had a very particular ass window. You have 2 minus feet on me and a bad attitude. You will ask me to do things.
Listen, you have 2 minus feet on me, so...
That's true.
And that's why I'm the FC leader.
And that's why you're in charge. Like,
I mean, you could be in charge if you were a foot taller than me, but that's not possible.
she the biggest babe.
Yep.
She got the sweetest cans.
It's true.
She's
No
in
ass,
charge.
but makes up for it.
That settles it then. So we did. You stay here and distract the monster. You are not the boss of me. You will ask me. Look at me. You will ask me to do things. You will not tell me to do things.
Give the kid a break. No, absolutely not. I will not give that kid a break.
I will not give this kid a break. I will fucking throw this kid into the nearest chasm. Like,
I'm gonna shove that kid directly into this dragon.
I will push you into this dragon. Oh, you do not. Do not. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Do not wake this dragon up. I will fucking kick you. Damn it. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests. A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battles should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming, of course, you live that long. We're having this conversation in front of a dragon that is still just sleeping.
Yeah.
Like a huge-ass predator. No, don't. You suck. God damn it. Oh, and that's why it was all purple and shit. Alpha Node, the dragon! Confound it all. And then he buggers off. No, he's still there. Good. I'll kill you. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. So I guess that, like, was to take place somewhere in the thing.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, who's to say?
I don't know.
Well, anyways. And then this is after I've killed said dragon. Oh. Why am I getting a crystal? That dragon wasn't a primal. But I mean, then neither was the first one. Blue raspberry. A flavor only found in candy. Blue raspberry. I'm confused. Gregor, are you alright? Speak to me. Shut up, kid. God.
I was having a dream of goddamn.
I was dreaming about candy.
And then this kid.
Oh, fuck you, kid. God damn it. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I'm standing here. Whatever. You suck. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of an etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. I'm glad you have so much faith in me, Al. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. Shut up. God. I'm gonna shake the sass out of you is what I'm gonna do. That's fresh, baby. Icy mint. The dog's list of people who need to die is just getting longer. Just, I love that the mage guy is just like, whoosh, and I'm like, great, he's gonna run, and then, like, the whoosh finishes and he's still standing there, and I'm like, oh, good, you didn't run. Makes it all the more easy for me to kill you, and then he disappears, like, fuck! Like, stop running! Jesus! What do you say, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Are we sure we should be entrusting the highly delicate mechanical repair to a man who can't remember things? Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in better state. If she would allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set a course for the Howling Eye, it is plain that the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. You fucking heard Minfilia say that once and now you're all about it. It's like your new thing, isn't it now? I hate you so much. Eject the warp core.
Oh.
This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... So you are still experiencing very serious amnesia while making delicate repairs to a flying ship full of flammable gas, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure that we're all on this page.
Oh.
Can I just use my aether crystals and teleport back to Gridania, and I'll just meet you there if you arrive and don't, you know, show up in a huge ball of burning gas? That's no use. Harm photon torpedoes. Raise shield. Let's go. Now, that's not how you say engage. Whatever. He'll remember later.
I'm sure.
God, I used to have a thing I said before we ever took off. What was it?
What was that fucking thing?
It's like, it was engaged. You occasionally said, make it so. Let's do it. That's my new catchphrase.
Yep.
Yip yip. Like, I fucking hate you. It's better to entrust the engineering tasks to a man who half remembers things than a worthless child and a man most familiar with an axe. Who has narcolepsy. Let's not forget about that very key point, the magic narcolepsy. We really don't want him flying this plane. I do like it that both you and Alfie hit the deck as soon as it starts taking off. Yeah, and then both of you are just like, whoops! Like, get down flat. Ooh. Prepare my bed chambers for incoming hot green alien babes. In its current condition, the Enterprise cannot endure the tumultuous winds which encircle the Howling Eye, Garuda's sanctuary. To breach the barrier, Sid has devised a plan to harness the power of a corrupted crystal. While he himself has no idea where to find one, he knows a man who might. The scholar Lambertian? Who resides in Camp Drybone. After learning of your shared interest in corrupted crystals, Professor Lambertian seems eager to discuss his work. With any luck, your time in Thanalon will be brief and forgettable. It's true, because Drybone was where our base used to be, wasn't it?
Well, you visited Drybone a lot, but the base that was attacked was in Horizon. Or it was
Something Sands.
The Waking Sands
Waking
in Vesper
Sands.
Bay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Drybone was in that area, though.
No.
No?
No, it wasn't.
Somewhere
it was
in
different
the desert?
They were both Thanalan, but different.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they're both that area.
One would be Eastern Thanalan, the other one would be freaking Southern Thanalan or something like that.
It's all Thanalan.
It's all Thanalan.
A lot of the desert blended together for me when I was in Ul'dah, so I don't really know what to make of it. So he's like, we got this thing, but we can fly it with a corrupted crystal, but I don't have one, but I might know a guy who does.
Oh god, is it Sid? Is it Sid who has it?
Is it you? Are you the guy? Oh, I am the guy I know that has them. Oh, it's me! God, it's like grab him, start shaking him. Like, oh, I hate you! It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her.
Throw him off the ship.
Just like grab him and
First grab him, put him on the ship, and then throw him off the ship.
Actually, that does remind me of just fucking people right the fuck up. Oh good, he bears good news. Today, for the people at home, I got Disney Plus.
Woo!
Because it's like $8, and I budgeted it in because I ran out of things to watch on Netflix and Amazon Prime right now, because there's a lot of shows that I want to watch, but I'm watching it currently with other people, and will wait and continue to watch those shows when the quarantine is over.
Oh man, you gotta like spend a week over here.
I do.
Just
I mean, I
over.
can't. I'm running a company, but like...
You could take a week off after like celebration of quarantine.
I might do so, but I mean, I do need the money. All the money that I make in a week goes towards a lot of keeping me alive, so...
You also stream from here.
I am...
I got a computer.
Big maybe on that one. I could just pack my gear and bring it with me. It would all fit in a bin.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I got... vacations are a thing. You say that, Kara. I have been working... Since I was 18 and I moved out, I have been working job to job. I have never, in any job that I have had, been afforded a vacation.
And?
I took one vacation once, and that was to go spread my brother's ashes in BC, and I feel like that doesn't count.
Furthermore, with a job like this, which is just advanced handling, a week off, week without pay.
Yeah, a week off is a week without pay in a economy where I really can't afford to take time off. That's not, I'm not mad. I'm just like, I work really hard and I love doing this and I love making content for you guys. And it keeps me very busy and I love being busy because like I went to recently I did actually attempt to take my first vacation, which was I went to the UK, but because of my father's health, I was forced to return early. And while I was there, all I could do was just take videos for Instagram and stuff because I didn't know what else to do with my time, other than, like, walk around and look at things, which was fun, don't get me wrong. Like, seeing the museums and honking all the noses on all those statues was a good time. But, like, it was a bit. I do bits. Like, that's what I entertain people. That's what I do with my time.
Technically work.
Yeah, like, I just turned my vacation into more work because that's what I do. And yeah, mental health is important. I fully agree. But the way that I have built my life, I do not require large stints of time off in order to recharge my mental health. What I used to do in regards to that was honking, quote unquote, the noses, quote unquote, on the statues. Yeah, I was squeezing them, give them a little honk. Whichever ones had noses, some of them didn't.
The way that Workday is supposed to be and was vied for in the past was 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of whatever or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
That is supposed that was what was supposed to be a workday, like a workday. So if you have 8 hours of doing what the fuck you want, it'll be way better for your health.
Yeah.
Because that's still 5 hours of non-streaming work.
No, precisely.
That's like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and I completely agree. Like, like they say, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Kind of situation.
Schedule it. Schedule 8 hours of fuck all.
Yep. And uncomfortable, let me tell you. But
eventually.
or at least before the quarantine started, what I did in order to unwind and get myself out of this environment and sort of get some fresh air was I went to LARP. That's what I did. I got my fresh air, I swung around a great big sword, I bonked people with it, and then at the end of Sunday, I would be exhausted and fully run out, and then I would go home. And then
3 days a month.
Yeah, that's enough for me. Like, that's like
not for your brain.
Yeah, I personally, I don't know if I could handle more of that. Like, for me, 3 days a month is a little, like, for a lot of folks, but for me, it's like, that's good. That's a good amount of outdoor time. I still see people in between and whatnot, but I take, like, little mini vacations once a month instead of, like, I took 3 weeks off and went to the Bahamas. Like, I'd go crazy if I did something like that. I'd go out of my mind.
Warden Sever says he just needs some extended chill time with Warden.
I really do. Once this whole pandemic thing is over, if I can budget out, like, a week of just coming over to your guys' place, even for, like,
you know what?
A day or two, just to chill
stretch
out.
goal. A week off after quarantine, guys.
A small vacation.
Give him enough money to last him a week of fuck all.
Yep. Did a heckin' big boop with a huge ass sword. The joys of giant swords. Anyway, but yeah, I got Disney Plus, and I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian. And I was very happy because it was absolutely what people described it to be. It was a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Samurai Western?
Yeah. Well, samurais and westerns, as many people argue, I feel are very similar. Yeah, like they're pretty much the same story, in terms of their theming and tone and the stories that they tell, which is fine. But it's like, this is a space western, but instead of like Firefly, it's much more serious and it takes place in a Star Wars universe. And I was like, this is very fucking cool.
It's my second favorite Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
By a lot.
By a huge margin. And huge bonus for me, it contained in its first episode my favorite character in all of Star Wars.
Yoda?
IG-88.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Like the fucking assassin droid, IG-88, who is, like, by and large, one of the deadliest robots in the universe.
Oh, Warden has to say something, apparently.
Don't spoil anything for me, but, like, he's in the first episode, and then he gets shot in the face, and...
77A.
It wasn't IG-88.
Oh, it's not IG-88? Oh, it's IG-77A? Aww. Okay, well,
But I mean, if they're all made the same, then they're the same.
Yeah,
right?
It was just another IG unit. Dang it. I was hoping that was IG-88.
Dang it.
Dang it. But still, that was very cool, and seeing him fight was fucking rad as hell. Just, like, the absolute, like, inhuman movement.
It wouldn't go out like that.
Yeah, IG-88 wouldn't go out like that. Well, I mean, wouldn't he? There's been, at least in the books, from what my brother tells me, because I never read the Extended Universe novels, but my brother did. Yeah, IG units are fucking scary. Like, IG-88 was, like, one of the deadliest assassin droids ever to exist, and on multiple occasions, like, different characters like Dash Render or Han Solo managed to, in some, like, just luck of the draw, skin of their teeth scenario, managed to destroy IG-88. He just downloads himself into another unit and then comes after you again. He's, like, insanely dangerous. And he's been, yeah, he was, like, upgraded like crazy, had, like, a whole bunch of, like, money just poured into his platform so that he could, like, do more shit. And it was just really fucking cool seeing him on screen just, like, pointing in all these different directions and shooting, because he's got eyes on all sides of his head, and it's, like, spinning around, and whenever he's walking, he's either walking in one direction or his hips, like, twist and his feet kick out, and he, like, fucking walks all weird. It was like, this is so fucking cool. Yeah, I think at the far end of the expanded universe, the YVH droids were possibly scarier. Was that YVH? I don't know anything about them, unfortunately. I don't know I mean, I know stuff about Star Wars, but not as much as, like, diehard fans, but more than your casual observer, I would say. But yeah, IG-88 was, like, my favorite character in all of Star Wars, pretty much. I thought he was very cool, and he showed up in the books, like, a lot, because he was terrifying, and I was like, this is so awesome. But yeah, I got to see him in the show, and I was just, like, the entire time just, like, at the edge of my fucking seat, like, bouncing around with glee. So fucking cool. Ugh. Anyways, so now we have to read more of what this Tier 10 twink has to say. He's got good news, apparently. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. So a parking permit is what you've brought me, Alpha. You brought me a parking permit, and you could have just said that, or just put it on the dash. Like, you didn't... You didn't make a show of everything, you fuck.
Like, maybe 2 airships are allowed to dock there regularly.
This is true, yeah.
Like, so it's kind of a big deal that you're allowed to park there.
Yeah. I have found us a requisition for... It's a parking permit. Just say that. God, I hate you. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Yeah, see, it is your thing now. You just... making it a thing. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I correct, Sid? Am I not correct?
What was it? The tears in the fucking sails? Was it what?
Yeah. Was it like the lumps of dragon shit, the frozen everything, like the tears in this? What gave it away?
I've never seen an airship before in my life, but that's half an airship.
Yeah. I've never seen an airship before in my life, but I can already tell you with 100% accuracy this is half an airship. Like, straight out of the gate. You are, frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm.
The fuzzy dice hanging from the rearview mirror, Dusty. That's how you can tell.
That's how you know. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Excuse me. Confound it, there must be a way. A way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. What is, like, a corrupted crystal, like, ward off elemental energies or something? I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Oh, shut the fuck up! Genius airship engineer Sid goes, if I reverse the polarity and use this negative energy crystal to fuck with the elements, we might be able to tear a hole in a giant storm and fly in without having to deal with any of that bullshit. And Al, in his infinite fucking wisdom, goes, oh, yeah, no, I could have thought of that. No, that's childishly simple.
See, that's what I said, but you didn't understand what I said.
Yeah, see, that's what I said, but, like, you didn't get it. But then you, like, what you said was the same thing as what I said, but, like, a simpler version of it. He is a trash character. No, Sovereign, this isn't why I hate him. This is one of the myriad of reasons why I hate him. That's what makes him fun, though. Kara, you and I have very differing definitions on fun. So, God. It's like, he seems so childishly simple. Shut the fuck up. Like, though it may hap not you, Gregor, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Eorza. Oh, do not talk down to me, kid.
You know what might else work against the, like, tear a hole through this howling abyss of a storm? Throwing Alpha Note into it. Let's see
I want to throw you at the maelstrom first to see if that fucking works.
Go from there.
Do not talk down to me, Al. I will kick you in the pussy, I swear to God.
So we have our Wesley Crusher.
Yeah, so we have our Wesley Crusher.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Al. God. I swear to Christ. Since the calamity disrupted the land's aethic currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp aethic energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, shut up, that we could theoretically use the corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one that she can't control.
See, Al? See how he said it? He said it in not a fucking pompous way.
Yeah, see, Al? Look how he's talking to me, like, laterally. Do you see that?
Like a person?
Like a person does? It is a long drop off that balcony right behind you. Do not fucking...
Oh no, the railing is super weak. Oh no!
Test these railings with your face. Oh, shit, I swear to God. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? I don't know, Al! You just said they were pretty fucking commonplace 3 seconds ago. Huh? What was that, Princess? You said that they were just all over the fucking place, but I wouldn't have heard of them, of course. They're practically fucking everywhere, but you probably haven't heard of them.
He's only into crystals you've never heard of.
Yeah, and also, how was this childish in its simplicity?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna fucking shove you, God. See how he just said that? He used an ancient dialect called not a douche tone. Maybe use that going forward.
Yeah, just pick one up at the Rite Aid.
Just pick one up at Rite Aid, yes.
Grab a corrupted crystal right there. Like,
did you just tell me these things are all over the fucking place?
They're in the discount bin, fuck.
Since the calamity that they're apparently fucking every goddamn where. What are those goggles for on your stupid hood? Also, you're wearing 2 sets of them. I did just notice. Don't think that hasn't slipped my notice that you're wearing 2 sets of the same fucking goggles, you turd.
See how he just said that? He used an ancient dialect called not a douche tone.
Yeah.
Use that going
See that? See how he's doing that? No, but I do know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertian, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquis met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a mere willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his aerthic studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquis was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Gregor, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Oh, I'm sorry, is the dry air of the desert too hard on your fucking skin? Sid and I will set about preparing the Enterprise in your absence. No, Sid's gonna fix the ship. You are gonna put on another layer of lip balm.
Gregor, I need you to... Nope.
No, shut up. I know what I'm doing.
Just grab him by the lips, just
shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
I know what I'm doing. I know my job. He's gonna fix the ship, I'm gonna go get a crystal, and you are going to sit down and do your best not to vex me any further. Sid needs a gopher to go get things like this, like his wrench.
Fuck.
It breaks up his hair mousse. Lady of the Vortex. So we go get a crystal from a guy.
Yep. You could probably throw on the first cutscene. Like, these are kind of also explaining the cutscenes a little bit.
Okay,
right?
yeah. So we go get a crystal. Well, that didn't sound
you go
good.
get a crystal, you bring it back.
She's ready.
Alright, good. No, don't pump the pedal, you'll flood the engine. just take it easy. Yeah.
It's driving me nuts.
Yep. Don't touch me.
There's a small child hand on my hand while I'm getting off on my fucking ship.
Yeah, he's just like, yes, I remember this. And he like looks down, he's like, got his hand on him, like, what are you doing? When, look at me, when did I ever say you could touch me? Alright, we're gonna go see Garuda. You don't get to say that, Al!
Right?
You stole his fucking line!
Stole the line!
I will become in charge of this merry band of fucking misfits, if only to put you out of a job!
You don't get to say that.
You do not get to say that! You are especially not allowed to be the first person to say that in 5 years!
Right?
How dare you? Like, he's like, phew, didn't think she'd actually take off.
Now it's time to throw the kid overboard.
It's like a 50-50, she was just gonna blow up on me. Don't take off your goggles.
Oh, he's piloting the airship. Maybe he needs to wear them.
Oh, hey, whoa! He also has a thing. Damn it.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone.
Huh.
There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Your face!
Yeah, my face is like, oh! I'm about to have an episode. Oh, hope I don't shit myself this time.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Was that it?
I swear to God if that was it.
Oh. Oh ho ho!
Oh,
Yes,
baby Sid!
I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
Look at that baby Sid.
Oh, he dapper as fuck.
He's also got that thing in his forehead like the other bad
A
guys.
young prodigy, admired by all. Exactly like
Fuck
his
when he
father.
shaves.
Dark when he shaves. Fuck.
Yeah. No lie.
Little baby face.
I got that baby face when
Do you suddenly grow thigh-high boots too? Maybe you should shave more often.
Maybe I should.
Get those thigh-high boots.
Looking at his fashion and the fact that he has a thing in his forehead like that other guy, was Sid a Garlean? That would explain his aptitude to technology.
That's a good fucking question.
Born
God,
and
it's so great.
raised in Garlemald.
Yep. Garlemald.
Garlemald is the country.
Yep.
Or empire, rather.
Yeah. Oh, cool! He built like a tiny Magitech armor.
An old model of a
It was
Reaper.
only natural that the precocious
Ooh,
young
baby
student should
Sid.
become an engineer. Had his father not done the same?
Huh.
Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
When did Meteor become your everything? Oh my god. He got obsessed with the meteor. With casting Meteor. Which would bring this thing down.
The Garleans don't have magic.
So I wonder how they managed it. If they managed it at all. Oh no, it was the fucking cultists that brought it down. The dudes in the masks. The Asians.
But they're working with them, right?
Yeah, they're working with the Garleans now. Despite the fact that the Garleans also suffered tremendous loss at the hands of Bahamut.
Yup.
Huh. And okay, Esteban says, Doc, the forehead thing is a characteristic of Garleans, and we knew Sid was a Garlean defector. Oh, okay.
Well, no, we didn't know that.
We didn't know that?
Nah, we didn't know that.
Okay, well, I mean...
I assume that it's coming up in this, so...
I was gonna say, like, it is a thing that I think I just figured out when I saw that the dot was on his forehead. I was like, either he's related to the other dude who has it, or fully he is a Garlean. This is young adult Garlean. Or Sid. Oh, this guy! His dad's the fucking emperor?
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
This was the dude that was on the big airship, Though
he proved no better in the end.
Yeah.
Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
Gaius. Yeah, that's not the Emperor, that's Gaius. That's the dude that's leading, or one of the many masked idiots that's leading the Garlean Empire.
Dad.
Gaius is dead?
Gaius is his dad.
Oh, is his dad. Okay.
Yeah.
So his... Oh, geez, his dad must be insanely old then. Oh, hey, and these guys.
So I ran, left the Empire behind, and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
And these two guys.
Tinkerbell?
I'll give you something.
Tinkerbell!
And I gave him his goggles. What?
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
What a fucking sparkly Northman decided to show up on the side of your airship and was like, you're gonna need these, and then like handed him some goggles and then fucked off like a fart in the wind.
It was way funnier seeing a giant Rogadin bitch do it.
Yeah, like, and these guys are like, yeah, now you have goggles. Where did you get those?
It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them.
To be fair, Sid's a little crazy.
I wanted to
Yeah.
prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose.
And it's also nice that your goggles very conveniently cover up the thing in your head that shows you as a member of the
I
Garlean
wanted to
Empire.
prove that there was another way.
Uh-huh.
I mean, how do you think he gets him
And
to
it
stay
all
up like
began
that?
day
Yeah.
I found my
Why?
new home.
I'm going to bio for a sec before
Okay.
we get into this next thing.
Alright, I'm going to turn up my sound.
Yeah, you might want to increase the volume of voices.
System
That's it.
configuration, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, second one then.
There we go. Master volume I turned way down.
You turn that all the way up, turn down sound effects and background music. I wouldn't say background music lower than sound effects, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, I can put that at like 25. Actually, we can put that at like 40.
You still want some sword slashes and stuff, but like...
Yeah, so like 50.
Yeah, take it where that you want, but voice is important. BRB.
Yes. performance. Here we go. Lady of the Vortex. And that was cutscene 2. We get to the Howling Eye at long last.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it?
I don't know how or why it was me, but yes.
It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye.
Huh. Oh, all the pure-blooded Garleans.
Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
Yeah.
The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything.
Okay, so his hair is just white. He's not like a super old guy. He's just always had white hair. So then, yeah, his dad, the dude in the armor, who we saw leading the Garlean Empire, or at least their forces here in this area, is a thing, because Garlandau, or whatever their main, like, continent country is called, is apparently still stuck in, not a civil war, but they're not getting a lot of things done because the Emperor is dying and they don't know who the next heir is. Meanwhile, they sent a whole bunch of dudes on a big airship over here to fight these people, but then Midgard-Zormr, the giant dragon, showed up and fucked that airship out of the sky. So's then, they kind of just set up camp and started fucking around, like...
Come. It would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Alright.
Hey.
Hey. So.
Then
the next cutscene is the cutscene you see into the fight.
Okay, so we don't need to watch this one.
Right.
Alright, because we're going to do a thing. Lady of the Vortex. Oh, yeah. Team is ready.
Oh, Jesus. Just turn around.
Love that helmet, fucking Esteban.
Oh, and fall in.
He's got the fucking Thor helmet with the wings on it. It's so cool.
And Draystar, because they said so first. That's right. but see, Esteban did bow. It's up to you.
Well, don't make it up to me. Who's... okay, who's up? Fallen Star and Draystar. I mean, Esteban has been waiting here this whole time.
Esteban has been waiting here this whole time, and he's done the last 3 things with us.
That is also true. Esteban, would you be cool with sitting out this one? Let them go? Okay, cool.
So, pick.
Yeah, we'll take, Draystar and Fallen Star.
Alright, Draystar it is.
Alright. Light Party. And is this... No, don't you do that. Don't shush. This is in Trials, is it not?
Yes.
The Howling Eye.
Hey, look, I made a star too. Look, I made a star.
Whoa!
And wait.
Whoa!
Yeah, Astrologian gets fucking fancy.
God.
But I can't do that ability until I'm level 62.
Damn it, Draystar, quit getting naked.
No.
We need to focus.
He's like, he said that that's his e-girl outfit.
Battle ready. All right, well.
Battle ready.
Let's do this. Oh yeah, the party leader's got to register. That's fine.
Yep. Duty fine.
Estebane's just shutting and opening his helmet over and over again.
Yeah. like eyebrows. Commence.
Commence. Dre's also doing that.
Okay, so surprisingly, I actually made an ePal account.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The, like, e-girls thing
No.
turned into ePal.
Because guys wanted to join.
Yeah, because guys wanted to join, and you basically pay to have this person play a game with you.
Yeah.
Yo! First thing we see.
You better have the music on, I swear to fucking God.
I do. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. You wanna, like, go get a drink?
Yeah, right?
12 preserve.
Like
She's
20%
she's
more
huge. I'm sure everyone seems huge to you, Alpha Knight.
Shove him off.
She'll push you into the fucking tornado. As I live and breathe. For now. Might not be a thing that we... Oh, and that's what these people... That's what these beastmen look like, huh?
Yeah, those are the Ixal.
Over there, look! Oh, they've captured... kobolds. And those other beastmen. Amalja and kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here?
She has a way better laugh than that.
Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals?
Where's your primal voice, hmm?
Well, it's not like a big one.
Huh.
It's a bird lady.
She's scarier than the other two.
I imagine so. Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror.
He says from behind the bigger fellow.
Yeah, he says from fucking behind the fighters. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength. They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Squark! Slay the unfeathered ones we shall, and offering to Garuda they will serve. Bagog!
That's very much not the way they sound.
Go chicken men!
Yeah, and she thick.
Hell yeah, she fucking thick. She got them curves.
Finger licking good thighs.
Yep. Leave the Ixal to us, Gregor. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. How convenient. Do not fail, Gregor. Remember, you fight for the Scions. For Azoria. I will fucking push you. Get out of here.
Music.
Ooh, nice. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Ooh, feathers. Nice.
Yep.
Alright, champs.
Yeah, hey, so yeah, there's a mechanic.
Yep.
Fight her against the wall, See that wall behind you? And make sure, like, everybody else has to stay away from the rocks that are in the middle, because the rocks in the middle are required to... You have to put the rocks between her and yourself for a couple of her moves, and she can absolutely break those rocks before she does that move. So, you stay away from those rocks until she does the move.
Tank her against the wall.
Tank her against the wall.
When she starts doing a specific move, hide behind the rocks.
Yes, you do need to do that.
Okay,
Even
anything else?
Tank. Nope.
Alright. Let's rock!
No, against the wall. She's hurting the rocks.
Oh shit, are we not close enough to the wall?
Nope. She has huge AoEs.
Okay, copy that. I'll try to get her closer over here.
Oh, she jumped.
Oh shit. Whoops, there she is.
Rock. Dead.
I turned off the volume and now it's a bit harder to hear you. I apologize.
That's okay.
This music's dope though. Sucked.
Turn her to face the wall. She is actually hitting a rock.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Yeah, right there. You're good. That's perfect.
Alright. Okay. She jumped up. Whoops, she landed in the middle.
That's okay. And the ads are for the DPS. Don't worry about them.
Copy. Alright. Yeah.
Behind a rock. Put a rock between you and her.
Copy. That's all the rocks, though.
Yep. If the rocks were any further damaged, that attack would have done more damage to us.
Whoa! Stop standing in stuff, Drake! I'm fucking begging you, dude. Like... Where'd she go? There she is.
Don't be in front of her. Oh yeah, okay, you're fine. But don't be in front of her is basically every fucking DPS's job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go. What? How in the hells? This is my realm. You have no hope here. None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers?
It worked before.
Like, everyone shields themselves but us. Oh, they're all just continuing to give her power by praying. My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. So long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fall. Yeah, Al, we figured that out fucking
just
ever
said
ago.
that.
Then let's
She just
stop
said
them.
that.
We already want to do that. I thought you were already doing that. You were like, we're gonna go take care of the beastmen, and then you didn't do that. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine! You, Landwalker, you who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. Oof. You will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. Yeah, a lot of yous have been trying that, but I gotta tell you, it doesn't take. I claimed you. You should be mine. Sorry. Not a sub.
Yeah, you are, just not to hurt.
K.O.
I mean, if you could.
Oh, shit! And that just pulled the crystal right out of her.
Jolly Ranchers.
Apple. Sour green apple. And that is the last of my Jolly Rancher collection of the gods. Ding! Oh god, it's so bright. For fuck's sake. What are you? What have you done to me? How did I cut off your juice? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Yeah, people keep saying that. And yet... Oh, I imagine there's another video that happens. Or we gotta leave.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, bye.
Jolly Ranchers.
Say guys, how about that raggleful? Flowers. Every time I show up here. Yeah, we got Back to Bed, Tropical 4, and Slay the Spire. $5 a ticket, as you all know. Oh man. Esteban was already in here in outfit, ready to roll. Alright, what do we got going on here? Where that bitch? There it is, Lady of the Vortex. Do. Is this the one? Oh, this one's just before the fight. Which is literally just that.
Okay, cool.
Which was, yeah, just showing the ship coming down to land. And then this was us showing up. And all that shit going on. And then that's the post-fight one where she's like, how? No. That sucks.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
We've done it!
Ah!
Impossible it is! Kill you all! Is that all?
Gaius Van Balezar.
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda.
Oh shit.
Of all primals, the most terrible. I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
That's his dad, isn't it?
Ah, Sid, my boy.
Yep.
You look well. For one
Sure
who's
is.
forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
So fair, he's got guns.
Yeah. Buddy's got guns. And then he pulled the trigger.
Is
Well.
that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you!
Gonna have to be more specific than that, babe.
Very well.
Like that money shot right there. Oh my god.
7 hells, does she still mean to fight?
Oh, Lord of the Inferno, Almighty Ifrit, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! Ah, it hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Yep. Literally kill these guys and eat their souls?
Nope.
Oh no. Fuck right off.
She summoned them.
She sacrificed their followers to summon them.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Well, what's wrong, Al?
Stop
What's
gawping,
it?
boy. We must run.
It took a handful of followers from each of them that they sacrificed in order to summon these guys back.
Well, they're death.
Yeah.
Right?
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Uh-oh. Earth, wind, and fire look like they're about to have a throwdown. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
Pardon me just for a quick second. I'm going to put on some chapstick so I can kiss my ass goodbye.
If only Alphino was so self-aware.
Yeah. If only. Doc standing there like, now I know the last time I met each of you, I killed you, but have you thought about trying to talk this out? Clearly, violence didn't work well for you last time. Maybe talking would be... Oh. Oh, Jesus! Oh, what in the fuck?
It's that much bigger than Titan.
Oh no.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
This is why he was having us summon and kill off these things. He was seeing how much energy they would give to this thing. Their weapon, Icon. Yeah, she's gonna be harder to catch. Or not. You know, whichever.
No! No! No!
Oh! That motherfucker just Ozzy Osbourne that bitch.
And now it's got wings.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
Yeah, Icon is what Garleans call primals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is not.
It's not called Icon. It looks like a mechanized version of
primal it consumes,
something.
It grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Oh, these guys again.
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire.
Oh, and it's like holding him. Very cool. God, what is the... Is it Behemoth? It looks like a mecha behemoth.
Looks
There
kind of
will
like
be
Behemoth.
no warriors of light to save you this time.
Who are you talking to, is my question. Because you shot the Beastmen, the other Beastmen were killed, and we left.
If
So,
your
like...
leaders are as wise as they are
I think he's
reported,
just talking.
they will surrender.
That's fair. Okay, no. Maybe he is talking to us.
Your skills are
Yeah,
impressive,
we're right there.
Can't hear you
but
from
they
there.
will not be enough.
What? Huh? Uh-oh.
Shit, fine. Oh yeah, it's got Garuda.
It's got Garuda powers, and Ifrit and Titan powers. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Whoopsie.
12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation?
It's funny you should say that, Al. You say it's ungodly. It is powered presently by 3 gods.
And who was that armored devil?
Godly.
It is thrice godly a creation.
Doing the triple.
That was Gaius Van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and supreme commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Yeah, he's ahead
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the
built
fact remains.
No, he said it was
Garuda is
Allegan.
no longer a threat.
Like Allegan tech.
Ah.
While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can.
Indeed.
Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
1, I am not your friend. I am not even your acquaintance. I wish I didn't know you.
You just keep talking at me? Not to me. At me.
And 2, we do not bear the light. I do. You are some person who showed up halfway through my job and started talking like they own the place.
Sorry.
Just fucking...
Sorry, Doc, I'll stop.
No, not you. God damn it.
I just come in the middle of your work, start talking like I own the place.
Some perfect cell shit going down. Yeah, Gaius, there will be no warriors of light to save you, Doc. One of the only other people nearby. Really? No warriors of light? None? Like, no one? Nowhere? No?
Feeler?
Really? There are no more warriors of light standing there. Are there? Are there not? It's just like, really? Is that how you see it? Is that what you feel like? Because I feel like no. Alright. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, on this, like, very, very surprise turn of events, I'm gonna call it for the evening. Because this is fantastic thus far. Alphanod reiterates that the beast tribes and their primals are no longer a threat, and that all efforts must now be focused upon destroying the Empire's ultimate weapon. But having seen what you have seen, it is plain to see that this task will ask far more of you than any of you have undertaken so far. For Eorzea's sake, you must hope that you are up to the challenge. Yeah. So that wasn't Garlean Tech? The giant robot?
No, it was Garlean, refurbished Allagan tech.
Allagan?
Yeah. The
The
Allagan
Horned people?
What?
The Horned people?
No, there are no Allagan folks alive anymore. They are super ancient. They were ancient before the Calamity, because that Calamity was only 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I guess they were, like, dug it up somewhere.
Estimate. There are only 3 people here, and one of them doesn't even count as a full useful person, so nearly half the people here are warriors of light.
Nearly half of the people.
Yeah, so like nearly half of all other present parties are warriors of light. I defy your statement. Politely, I defy you.
So here's a question. Here's a neat old fun old thing. Do you, going forward, because you are currently a level 70 character, do you want to do the harder versions of those boss fights when you come up to the when you come up to them in the story?
Yeah.
Like, you want to do the harder versions because those were the story versions.
Yes.
There are also hard mode and extreme mode.
Like, those
For
were cool. And they were still, like, a little bit challenging in that we had to know where to go and what to do, and et cetera, and it's very cool.
Want to
I
do the
love the
hard
tiny
mode
black
version of
mage.
Garuda right now?
But I also liked the fact that we can do harder versions because it lets me use more of my abilities and get more used to what I'm doing.
Do you want to do hard mode version of it?
Not right now, because I want to wrap up the stream, and Daddy needs to eat.
Also, the hard mode versions of these require 8 people, not 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can have more people along. That's very cool.
Yeah.
And Warden's up on the stage doing a very cool dance in his blue mage outfit, which involves a Speedo.
Yes, that is a glamour that he added. It's not the normal blue mage outfit.
It's impressive nonetheless.
Start again.
He's doing I'm watching. He's got them dances going.
Yeah.
With those fucking boots and those heels, dog. Get it. Fucking strut your stuff, my man. Ah, that is good stuff. Bam. Da 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 da. Bam.
So good. Press
money.
Press the home key.
Oh, that is a pimp cane. The home key? What does that do? Oh, it puts me in first person. Whoops.
Yeah. Ooh. You need a whole macro.
Oh, I
You need
can't.
a macro to is that the stripper dance? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm pleasantly enjoying this.
Oh yeah, he can't. Can't. Look at him. Game doesn't like it. When I'm in first person, I can't move the camera. I'm gonna come over here though, and I'm gonna join in on this. Or my emotes. Special, the 2 hands. Yeah, there we go. No, he's facing over here. There we go. Yeah, yeah, blue mage. Whoa.
Yeah. Gotta do the blue mage one.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, imagination. Yeah, Alag is the Atlantis trope of the Final Fantasy universe. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, there's an ancient super civilization with really advanced tech. Okay, cool. Shwa, that is some fucking dope-ass dancing. So thank you everybody for coming out to our live stream. We don't have any donations today, so I'm going to say there's no Raggleful, which is okay. We will roll this over into another day, into tomorrow. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming on out. This has been a lot of fun. I am, of course, your host for this evening, Toronto's greatest supervillain and evil genius, Dr. Terrawat. This is our lair 4.0. I am joined by a Spooty Poots. My lore friend in all of this. And also we got Esteban and Tonberry and Warden and everybody else that's been helping us out this evening. It's been absolutely wonderful being able to do all this. Oh man, the big bright star action. Give him that big sparkle.
Oh, it's getting there.
It's getting there. Getting that big sparkle poof. Boosh! Oh, that is so gorgeous. I wish it would stay up. That that effect that like fills the room with constellations would stay. Oh, that is nice. Yeah! Doing the squats.
Yeah.
Very cool. Alright, so thank you everybody for coming on out to our stream. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you for your views, for your bits, your subscriptions, your donations, everything. You guys have been absolutely amazing. We will be back at it again tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye out on our Discord, link down below the stream, for more information about what we are going to be playing tomorrow and when we are going to be starting. We will see you then, but until next time, you guys take it easy, be kind to each other, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. End of line.